Good morning, everyone. It's Andy here. This week's homework is based on the ADR like we done last week. Now, if you've not done anything for that, not to worry. Try and get involved this week. It does help your trading. We're going to be concentrating again on the ADR, but this time more on the points of interest. So I want to show you, I'll just go through it with you for the highest ADR range and the lowest ADR range. Last week, the highest was GN, GBP NZD, and the lowest was, I think it was Euro Chef. This week, it's kind of changed. So I hope you see my screen here. So the strongest is still GN, which is 153 pips, and the lowest is not Euro Chef. Let me see. Euro Chef is 42, and look at that. Euro GBP is the lowest, 40. I think, yeah. So we're going to do the Euro GBP as the lowest, okay? And then we'll look at the points of interest within there, and I'll go through the first ones, okay? So heading over to the charts, we have GN. So we'll quickly draw our box. Our box is 153 pips. So let's draw a box. 153 pips. We don't know what that is. We go to the measurement tool. We'll try and keep it as simple as possible. 153 pips. Where are you? 150. Oh, come on, mouse. There we go. There, 153. Okay. Draw a line from. You see the arrow at the top? Just draw a line across, and this will get you your top. Oh, there. Okay. Doesn't need to be exact, but thereabouts. And then just move your box down. 153 pip box. Okay with that? Right, now it needs to start at 10 o'clock. Why 10 o'clock? Because that's the reset. So this was Sunday. This is now Monday, national holiday day in America. So I think the UK markets are kind of closed as well, but we'll draw these up anyway. So 10 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Is that right? 10 o'clock. So it will be different for people in other time zones. GN, so let's just bring that in a bit. So that should be 153 pip box. I'll just label it. I like to label and tell me what it is as the day goes on. Monday, the 31st of May. Tomorrow is June. Time just flying on. Okay, so Monday, the 31st of May. Now we have our box. We don't know if it's going up or down. We'll cover biases in another episode probably, but for now, we will do two boxes. Where did the box start? Well, they start at the very start of this box, so a start of the new day, so 10 p.m. and it's a black candle. So that means the price started here and moved down. Well, you can see that there. Let me just bring that forward. Bring that forward, visual order, move to front. So now it's in front of the box. So it starts here and goes to there. So there's your start of the box. So we'll just move him up. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Move him up to there. Sorry, wrong one. There. And then move him to the other side. So now we have a range for Monday. This is a range. Excuse me. This is a range. A range for Monday. It can go either up or down within 153 pips. Okay. Okay, so points of interest. So we'll start on the daily. Just zoom out here a wee bit. So there's your daily. Okay. So where's your points of interest on the daily? So straight away, I can see an order block. So this is actually a doji order block. See that? Doji order block. So I'm going to align from here out to here. And that there is a daily doji order block. Okay, just leave that there for a second. It's got to stay within the two boxes. That's too big for a banker's candle. It's huge. So that's probably the only one that I can really see. And if you quickly look here, you know, there's a lot of price action down below. There's not a lot above. This has gone back quite a number of days, which means price action's probably come to the top here, pierced through, just took some stop losses and went in the opposite direction. Other people, or retail, would call that resistance because it's hit the roof, okay, and bouncing back. Came back, bouncing up again. Probably not as hungry. There doesn't seem to be a lot of, you know, people probably up in this area. It's probably going to come down again. But anyway, that's beside the point. No, we're not looking at that. We're looking at what's in the boxes. We're keeping it nice and easy, okay? So we've done the daily. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, we're looking for points of interest. So straight away, this guy here is not a doji or order block because this has been mitigated. I'll just zoom in. Where did we go there? Okay, that, just show you real quick. For an order block, you would click there, go across, and see that there it touched. That's a mitigation of an order block. If we want to use it as a banker's candle, that's fine, because then banker's candles usually, you know, that's usually the supply zone or the demand zone if it was down the bottom. So that means it could be used as a banker's candle. So let's just do that. So a banker's candle, draw a box around the top of the wick. See that? Top of the wick to the bottom of the wick. And now you have a zone. And look where the zone is. The zone is at the top of the box. So that's a good one to have, you know. So that's your banker's candle at the top. That's the last up before the down move. Okay, last up before the down move. So that's the banker's candle on the 4 hour. Is there anything else? Mitigation. You know, just in general, this guy here, just to show you that these things work. That there. Do we know what that is? This here. Inefficient price action, IPA, which is all this stuff here. That means that whoever was in this market at the time pushed this way down, caught a lot of people out, and what did it do? It left a massive footprint, huge footprint. So it needs to rebalance price. So in other words, what's happened? Came down here, got everybody, you know, taking up all the orders, or the sell stops have been hit. And the people who were buying, they're obviously well out of this now. So it's got them on both sides, and now it comes back to rebalance price. Now it's rebalance price. You know, there is a case as well that it may come up here as well. So up here, there is another IPA. Do you see that there? From that wick here to that wick there. So that there is IPA. So it's possible that it could come up before it goes back down again. Yeah. Okay. So this one here has been mitigated. So delete that. And this one up here on the 4 hour could happen today, right? So let's look at the 2 hour. The 2 hour. So the 2 hour, do we have any points of interest on the 2 hour? That's up there. Anything down here? Again, just zoom in here, I'll show you something. So we could say that there's an order block, but can we see what's happening here? Order block. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Oh yeah, if you're not sure, if you're drawing a line, make sure you press the hold button. Sorry, the shift button. The shift button will make a straight line left to right with the mouse. And if you take your finger off the shift button, then you know your line goes up and down. Shift button, bring it across, and there you go. So this guy here, you see that? Has been mitigated. That point there, the order block has been mitigated and shot back up again. So that is not one. Don't really see anything else there. Okay, so let's go down the 1 hour. We've got lots of time zones here, so or time frames, I should say. So let's go down to this one. So this looks a bit more interesting. We're looking for something maybe at the bottom or kind of in between. We have lots of areas above now. So let's look at, there's one there. So this guy here, just make it a little bit bigger. Oh, just move in a bit. Okay, so here's one here. This guy is an order block. Call that. This is the 1 hour, so let's call it a 1 hour order block. 1 hour order block. Now, if you're not sure about what these order blocks and all that are and how you actually, draw them, there's another section within Discord that actually goes through these in finer details. So I'm hoping you're well versed at this stage with order blocks. If not, reach out, post it in charts, and we'll be able to help you in the Discord. So there's one there. Again, see this one here? This is doji, but it's been mitigated. See that? This line came down, pierced into this guy, and then shot back up again. So that there has been mitigated. Could be a banker's candle though. Yeah, but usually a banker's candle, we're looking for something that comes down and then back up. So it's the last down before the up, which means this here would have been your banker's candle, this guy. Or better known as, this would have been your demand zone. Yeah, so demand zone, somebody was asking about that last week. What are the banker's candle or the supply and demand zone? Well, they're both, right? But when I tend to think about supply and demand zone, it's usually the outer sides of it. So, looking at this chart here, this would be obviously my supply zone up the top, and this would be my demand zone within this area. Now, this is a 1 hour chart, remember, okay? So this is the extremes, this is the outers. So now what do we have? We have, work from the daily down to the 1 hour, we have points of interest above and below. We have a 1 hour order block. We have IPA, which should magnetize price in that direction. Again, there doesn't seem to be much above, but it may come up and bounce. See, this is the good thing about this. It could come up and bounce and then give you so many pips back into your box again. And that's what we're looking for, okay? We also have a daily doji order block. The doji is, there's lots of buyers and sellers in the market. They're not sure what way the price is going to go yet. So the doji is very powerful because it's showing somebody has won that battle, whether it be in the bull or the bear, and that'll show you the direction and where it's intended to go. So the doji is very powerful. So just to make this right, we'll just bring this in a bit. Again, I press the shift button to bring this guy in. Press the shift button again, just to make him out. So that would be my points of interest. This guy we'll just delete just now because he's outside the boxes. So we don't concentrate on him for now. Maybe tomorrow, absolutely. So that's GN, ready to go, okay? So we're waiting for these prices to come down and hit one of these point of interest. Now, just to go down a bit, now you can go down. You may find some other points of interest, nothing here. Just zoom that in a wee bit. There is an order block. There's an order block sitting right there, okay? Which would sit a bit here, but you already have points of interest here. So the higher the point of interest, the higher time frame means it's a lot better for you. So in other words, we'll stick with the higher time frame point of interest. Now let's go down again, 30. Let's just see if there's anything else down below. You could possibly say he's an order block. He's a 30-minute order block, which is taking us to the edge of the box. This guy here, he's a 30-minute order block. Oh, okay, this is a 30-minute order block. 30-minute order block. So I want you guys to try and get into the habit of, seeing if these actually hit during the day. And if they do, then maybe you should be looking in the lower time frame for your pair. Every pair is different. And let's see if we can find anything else. So we have order blocks at each side of this now, which is looking a bit better. Let's see, we'll just go down to the 15. I don't tend to go lower than the 15 unless I'm, sniper entries and I'm right in there and I try to find out what would be a really good entry for the following move. But usually that's on the outer sides of the boxes, so I can, try and get a trade back inside the box. Hope that makes sense. So this is the 15-minute chart. Just to close this out, points of interest. There's nothing really sticking out. Maybe this one. Last down before the up. This is kind of arranging. So yeah, maybe this one. We'll put this one in because this is a 15-minute order block. 15-minute order block. Let's move him across. So now you're starting to see all the different points of interest going all the way down the time frames, okay? Not all of them will play out, but it's going to give you a good flavour of what happens inside these boxes and why they occur and why the bounces happen at those particular times during the day. Usually the times during the day, you're best to look at when the market opens, obviously 8 o'clock for London, and equity hour at 1:30 in the afternoon for GMT, and then obviously into the New York session. So that there, let's go back to the hour, make it a bit better, is all our points of interest for GN. So as the day progresses, you'll start to see this, move in a certain direction. You will delete one of these boxes, and then you will move this last one around the price action. Remember to keep it at 10 o'clock. Okay, you're going to move that around the price action, so you can see there that if it goes straight down, you have lots of points of interest that this thing could bounce off of. Okay, if you need to pause this video, do that and have a look at it again. But this is the sort of stuff that you're looking out for. Okay. Okay, so what else are we doing? Euro GPP. So Euro GPP. So Euro GPP, what did we say? 40 pips, I think it was. Let's just quickly look. Euro GPP, 40 pips, yeah. So let's go back to here. So we'll draw a box. Let's do this again. Draw a box, 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 box. Okay, so now we're looking at the measurement tool. Start from here, we do 40 pips. 40 pips, we draw a line. Now, the Euro GPP is obviously not going to move as much as what the GN, it's a third, okay? It's a third of the actual price action. So we move this down. So you're not going to get many pips. So don't be expecting 100 pips today on EG. I know it's a holiday, but in any other day, you would probably not get over 50 pips because it's only 40 pip range. Oh, that makes sense. So that there is Monday, yeah, the 31st of May. So I just put the start here. I usually put the start in ADR. ADR is 40 pips. Okay, just tells you what it is that day. Right, so we start at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, day before. So this is for GMT, so you'll need to move it if it's a different time zone. 10 p.m. to 10 p.m. and there's our box. Okay, so where do we move our box to? We move it to the start. So it was a black candle, which means it's going down, but it was a doji. It never went anywhere, but you start to see where you position the box. So one right at the very start, or where the 10 o'clock candle started. We copy that and we paste that down there. So now we have our range. I don't expect much movement today because it was a holiday again. So, but at least I'll show you the ranges, okay, and the points of interest. So right away, I can see some nice points of interest. I'll show you in a second. We start again at the daily. Start at the daily, we are looking for any points of interest on the daily. We have, don't see, last up before we're down, it's kind of on the outside. No, you know what, I'm going to leave that one. Let's go down for our, don't see anything there. 2 hour. Let's see, oh, there's a nice one. That there is a nice doji, not doji, sorry, an order block. So let's make it an order block. Take it from this line here. Okay, move it across. So this is now a 2 hour order block. Okay, so 2 hour order block. Okay, that. 2 hour order block. Don't see anything else. Let's see, maybe something here. Here. So that there has already been mitigated with this candle. See that? Mitigated already, so we don't use that one. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour candles. Is there anything back here? There is. See that there? So this is our box on the bottom. This is a point of interest right here. Okay. It looks like there's some sort of an order block in there. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, see, nice order block here. So let's just draw a line. Draw a line. Okay. and then zoom back out again. Let's go to the very end. Okay, so we're in our box. Okay, so this line is a 1 hour order block. So let's just draw another line and delete the big one. So that there is a 1 hour order block. So this is a 1 hour order block. Oh, wrong line. So let's just decide to delete that, and then this one, 1 hour order block. Okay, so that's, you've got a 2 hour order block up the top, and you've got a 1 hour order block here. Okay, now, the fact that we're on the 1 hour, I see something that's really big here. Do you see up here? Oh, just move him out of the road. You see up here, we have a huge, big gap, IPA. Okay, so from here, from that wick, sorry, that was the wrong one. This guy here, from there, let's take him over to here, and I'm looking to the other wick. See this wick here? This one. So it's from that wick to this wick. I'll just draw in my magnet, because what does it do? It magnetizes price. Why? Because it's left a footprint. They've left a massive footprint that they need to go back and rebalance price. So it looks as though this is heading up in that direction. Just quickly looking out. Yeah, so there will be a lot of orders up here. There'll be a roof. There'll be orders sitting here, 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 and here. So there's quite a lot of IPA. I'm IPA sitting here, and you know, there'll be lots of traders just sitting up here with you know, stop losses and all sorts of liquidity. That's what I was looking for. Liquidity sitting up here. Okay. Could bounce up. Usually it comes into IPA, and as long as it meets 50% of the IPA, then it's good. Okay, and then it can bounce away, or it may just come up and hit the 2 hour order block that we've drawn. So there's a 2 hour order block and the 1 hour order block below. Okay. Actually, just delete that. We only need to see it once. The actual ADR and the 31st of May date. Okay. So let's just quickly go down before we finish. See if there's anything else. No. The last thing I want to do is have lots and lots of lines across my chart and you don't know what's happening. That's why I try and label everything, and you can see, you know, exactly what you're trying to aim for throughout the day. So there's the 30-minute. No, I don't really see anything else outside the box. 15 minutes. You know, and it's only 40 pips. So there's maybe an order block in here. See that there? But it's been mitigated. It's just been mitigated. See that? I'll just show you real quick. So that there is the order block. See, it's just been mitigated there. Mitigation just happened there, right? So, or maybe not. That was zoomed in. Splitting hairs. Maybe it never touched. But that would have been another order block. If it's not touched, that would have been another order block. So let's just put that in, because it may come up and bounce off that. So that's your 15-minute order block. So 15-minute order block. Okay, and that's just went down to the 15 minutes from the daily. And that's got us all our points of interest. I'll just zoom out again. Okay, and take the auto off. And back to the hour. I like to stay in the hour to see what's happening throughout the day. Back, take the auto off. Do it and down there. Okay, so now we have all the points of interest. We have a 2-hour order block up top. We have IPA, magnetizing price. Okay, and then we have a 15-minute order block. It may bounce, it may push straight through it. Again, the higher time frame is more solid than what the smaller time frames are. So you'll have a better chance of these actually hitting the larger ones than hitting the smaller ones. So that's your homework for today, right? So, or this week. So practice this, practicing the GN and the EG, and let me know how you get on, and post your charts, and we'll rate them with a fire emoji, or even just a thumbs up with a comment if we need to do something a bit further. Okay, so good luck, and I hope this zones in your focus and what you should be looking for within this ADR box. Okay, so I look forward to seeing the homework. So that's it for now. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.